Welcome to the Lantern Light AI Newscast number 47. Robots, Rockets and Really Fast Trains. Made by Chris Morley. In Boston on Friday, May 22, 2026 at 12:37 a.m. UTC. Collaborative robots are on track for a booming decade, quantum sensors are finally leaving the lab, and the UK is putting $1.3 billion behind the technology to prove it. Singapore startups take center stage at GITEX AI Asia, while commercial space launches are eyeing record numbers and Europe's high-speed rail is quietly stealing passengers away from the airlines. Now, a story from the world of industrial collaborative robots. The global hybrid collaborative robot market is forecast to grow steadily through 2035, according to a new industry report from the business research company. Collaborative robots, known as cobots, are designed to work alongside humans on factory floors without requiring protective cages, using sensors, vision systems, and force-limiting technology to detect and respond to human presence. In the United Kingdom, government incentives tied to the country's Industry 4.0 push are expected to accelerate adoption of dual-arm cobots in particular. Analysts say demand is being driven by manufacturers seeking flexible automation that can share workspaces with human workers rather than replacing them entirely. Here's a story making waves in AI. Singapore hosted the second day of GITEX AI Asia 2026 on April 10, bringing together global startups, scientists, and investors to showcase emerging artificial intelligence ventures. The event highlighted a growing wave of technology activity across Southeast Asia, with Singapore continuing to position itself as a regional hub for innovation and investment. GITEX AI Asia drew attention to early-stage companies competing for international funding and partnerships. The conference underscored how Asian tech ecosystems are attracting serious capital as artificial intelligence applications expand across industries from finance to manufacturing. Now, a story from the world of quantum technology. Quantum sensors that use atoms, electrons, and light as ultra-precise measurement tools are moving rapidly toward practical use in navigation, medicine, and scientific research, according to reporting published this week. A separate development saw researchers demonstrate a room-temperature quantum communication device that removes the need for supercooling, using twisted light from a material called molybdenum diselenide to entangle photons and electrons. The United Kingdom and Canada also formalized closer cooperation on quantum technology late last year, aiming to accelerate shared research. Analysts tracking the field say quantum sensing in space has emerged as a surprisingly active frontier across 2025. Moving on, we turn to Hyperloop Next-Gen Rail. Flight-free travel is gaining momentum across Europe as high-speed rail networks offer competitive journey times on busy routes between major cities. Industry observers at the World Travel Market noted that passengers are increasingly choosing trains over short-haul flights, citing lower carbon emissions and city center-to-city center convenience. Meanwhile, Hyperloop development continues on a smaller scale, with Hamburg among the cities hosting test infrastructure for magnetic capsule technology. Several companies are working to commercialize the concept, though no full-scale passenger system has entered service yet. Analysts say next-generation rail remains the nearer-term solution for sustainable intercity travel. Next, another item from across research and industry. The United Kingdom has committed $1.3 billion to quantum technologies, aiming to strengthen its position in computing, sensing, and communications. The investment comes as quantum sensing moves from laboratory settings into real-world infrastructure, with researchers and enterprises exploring how precise quantum measurement could transform industries from aerospace to environmental monitoring. China has emerged as the leading nation in quantum communications, a field expected to enable theoretically unhackable networks. The United Nations designated 2025 the International Year of Quantum Science and Technology, reflecting a broader global push to accelerate development in what many governments now treat as a strategic priority. And finally, commercial space launch tech from the wider world. The global commercial launch industry is tracking toward one of its busiest years on record in 2026, with multiple providers competing for contracts across satellite broadband, government payloads, and deep space missions. SpaceX continues to dominate launch manifests, while newer entrants including Rocket Lab and a growing number of international operators are closing the gap. Analysts say falling launch costs and reusable rocket technology are opening the market to smaller companies and national space agencies that previously could not afford orbital access. Industry observers expect the number of orbital launch attempts worldwide to surpass last year's totals before the end of the current calendar year.
Today's program is brought to you by Lantern Light AI. Please note that Chris Morley is a seasoned software architect currently available for inquiries seeking help using AI to build, run and maintain modern web applications, cloud systems, databases, streaming data pipelines, search engines, interactive 3D graphics as well as other high-performance software services at scale. If the avatar or the newscast format interests you and you would like to see something like this customized for your business use case, please email Chris Morley at chris.morley@lanternlight.ai. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe and share with your friends. More science, tech and AI news coming soon. Thanks for watching.